Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Majora's Mask Randomizer Zelda Zora Easter Tournament. We are in for a hell of a good Group C match. We have Alf versus FifthWhammy. I am your restreamer slash co-commentator, Cemetery21. I'm joined in the booth by Fox. Tracking for us today is Saberstorm and Axel Ryman. So who's ready for a good show?
Fifth Whammy is a newer runner, so I hope Fifth Whammy has a decent time with this one.
Frick, I forgot to remind him that he needs to do horse race. Just a going joke. But these two have some interesting runs behind them. Alf, I remember we had Vidya for his first race. Fifth, we saw briefly versus Islia, and they both had issues. So, but I hope we have a good show. It's always fun to be restreaming more. We'll have a good, hopefully have a good race tonight, and restream again tomorrow night. At the top of the hour, I will send the runners off. We are without delay today, by the way.
Oh, cool. I forgot to ask. So, yeah. So, just as a reminder, this tournament, as well as the previous Season 4 tournament, had opt-in delay. So, it's entirely voluntary whether or not you want the delay for your race.
You either get 0 minutes or you get 15. But we sadly can't restream every race, but we are trying to get as many runners showcased as possible. Today's lucky day is Alf in 5th. There was apparently a really good race earlier today, Spec versus Volk, if you want to watch their restreams. But here we go. We are almost at the top of the hour. I'm not used to actually having to wait to start talking about the runners until we get going. Oh, just FYI, it was Mirror Shield on the Clock Tower entrance, if I saw it correctly.
Yeah, so I don't know if Alf peaks the clock tower or not, but they'll probably get it fairly quickly anyways. So, neither of them marked it on their trackers.
Okay, I'm sending the runners off, so here shortly we will see their countdown. Please, also no spoilers of other races in the last 24 hours. And remember, these runners are live, so please do not spoil if you're watching something on their restream here on the main stream, in case, unless it's caught up, because we're going to try and provide as much information as possible. Chat always wins the tournament, Axel. Yes, we host it so others can have go around. They don't have to watch 2 Twitch streams on multiple windows. And away, one of our runners goes. What's up, Fifth? There he goes. Okay, we're off. And it appears Alf might have not peeked it because he is going straight for Laundry Pool. And so is Fifth.
Yeah, they're both Pete Cafe at least right there.
Yes, it looked like it was a piece of heart and a silver rupee on his face.
It's good to know you don't need the letter.
It makes good toilet paper if we find it. Okay, first big chest of wanting. It is! That's
okay.
Cafe.
Yeah, I guess you are using it as toilet paper.
Oh my god, that is perfect. Hey, Spec, welcome in. You had a hell of a good race. I don't know the irony on that. Wait, what? Mood's here for 5 off of Tingle.
That was Ocean Spire House. Was that day 1?
I did not see that fully, sorry. It was Ocean Spider House day 1, and I'm guessing it's dead.
Ranch Sisters, All Night Mass, Ball Chateau, both not required. Ranch Sisters again. So no easy Chateau today. Day 1, repeat. South Clocktown Way. So, about that mirror shield, I hope they pick it up.
Well, is water wet, Fox?
I mean, I don't know.
Okay, apparently we're quiet, so I need to turn things up a little bit.
Oh, I'm just loud.
I mean, I'm obnoxious, so...
And I'm still not fond of calling Epona and to do turn field checks.
It's hit or miss with me. Sometimes it seems faster, sometimes it does not. Woodfall Temple is foolish. Complete foolish.
Okay.
And there is a wallet.
Alright, an immediate wallet, so that's not really the most fun thing to get right away. Dante is a bomb bag not required.
Okay.
Which probably just means there's another bomb bag if there is bomb bag checks and everything.
In a lower sphere, right?
Doesn't have to be lower sphere as long as it's not locked.
Oh yeah, if it's not locked behind that other one. That is a red rupee on Postman's hat. So, no Postman's Freedom today. Is this Final Fantasy VIII music on the offside?
No, it's Final Fantasy VII. There's actually like
7.
a significant amount of Final Fantasy VII music ported now. And there's like only like a couple tracks for Final Fantasy VIII.
Yeah, now that I hear about it, or hear it a little more, yeah, I recognize it. 7. I didn't play a ton of 7. I mean, I beat it, 100% it, but I don't play it over and over. 9's my choice.
That's fair.
Then again, I play Majora's Mask over and over and over and over. Trackers didn't want anything to do, right?
I mean, we haven't found anything necessary in logic yet.
We just know it won't be in Woodfall Temple. No falling asleep on us, Saber. You don't get any cookies if you do. Yes, Mirror Shield is in logic. I hate him all, Pojo. I was just trying to trick Saber.
Well, Temple Foolish hint again.
And that is Captain's Hat.
Yeah, that's...
Look,
it's not the best thing to find right now. Oh my god.
No, but it means they can trackers can actually track something. I don't think Saber gets drunk quick, so he's okay with one pina colada. But don't let him get caught in the rain. Now, we have Pojo. Does Fifth remember to do horse race? Mask of Truth.
Okay.
Well, that hopefully pushes him to ranch to go.
That's at least like a full wallet's worth of money. Okay, now someone's picking up the mirror shield.
Alpha Alp's tracker over here is just twiddling his thumbs. Where was the wallet? I saw we picked it up. I just didn't remember what spot.
That was Pillar Grotto. It's a room key that's not in logic. It's nice at least for handing in the toilet paper. So, you don't have to worry about dealing with some garbage with waiting for night 3 for toilet hand now.
Yeah. Spec, I really want to ask you about certain things, but I have to wait 24 hours. If on restream. You can use Deku Mask if you have Deku. We don't know where Deku is.
And for anybody unaware, toilet hand is in logic once you have a paper item, no matter what. And we found a bean. We're getting a lovely start right here. We get 2 song items and a bean and a Mask of Truth. I really think this is gonna be like a. We're gonna see, but
that's a Deku Mask.
Okay, all right. Well, there's something to do. Yeah, let's go open up the south area. All right, that might really just be like the only like big first item here.
Hey, look, we found a Deku Mask. I spoke the letter to cafe and as toilet paper into existence, Alex.
FifthWhammy managed to startled the sword school guy by wearing the captain's hat. And specifically, that means you don't want to wear masks talking to that guy.
Alf's gonna follow shortly here to Swordsman School.
Like another person, like this is not like necessarily relevant for these settings, but the treasure chest girl also does like has her own set of reactions to what mask you're wearing, so you don't want to wear masks when talking to her either.
Interesting, didn't know that. The slight difference here is the fact that Alpha is still early in day 1, or halfway through day 1, where Fifth is into the night. Pushing, that's allowing to kill some time towards Bomb Granny. And another bean!
Now the beans don't really matter. Imagine we get laundry pool. Imagine we get laundry pool foolish at this point.
Oh, that would be so horrible. That would be one of the worst ones we could get right now.
I just think it'd be funny.
It would be funny, but it's still horrible. Alpha is chasing the postman. Grog is required for a bow.
That's not great. That's not great at all.
So then we gotta ask the question, where is Bremen's? Where is Bremen's for our lemons? Oh, apparently they're saying it's on Doggy Race.
Well, we have a bomb bag that we can now use.
What did Dongo have for us? Ooh, that's a hook. That puts that Moon's Tier room key thing all into logic.
Okay, now Icona Graveyard isn't the worst thing, so
If we could get Gibdo, then we could do the climb. I know it's out of logic, but we could still get our owl at least. Zora Cape is foolish.
alright, sorry Beavers fans, we can't have required unhinted beavers today.
But could we have required hindered beavers? We still haven't
No.
always, or sometimes had to go.
No, we have a foolish, so it can't be required.
Ocean Spider House chest is a bow upgrade.
Okay, so we have a lock bow and Ocean Spirehouse chest, so now we're gonna definitely, most likely need that bow off of Grog. So yeah.
I might be having too much fun with the hints right now. It's just funny. Bow hinted, or both bows, or two bow upgrades are hinted. One required, the other one, of course, blocking the other one. And of course, our runners are following each other again. We're both going to observatory. I mean, it's not guaranteed that that mirror shield is South Clocktown Wath, but we only have a couple more checks we can do in South Clocktown. One more check we can do in South Clocktown.
I guess the room key can also be Wath.
Two more checks. Room key and then day 3 chest.
If the room key is Wath, then that bomb bag would have to lock both the bow and Zora.
Oh, it was bombs that we had in the key room?
Yes.
So runners can now have a blast.
Yeah. Don't tap me with puns, please. I will.
Oh, there are only going to be a couple. And the one that I have in the sometimes in. So it's not really a pun, it's just a fun play on words. Or fun use of words.
That's a definition of a pun.
I reworded that. Fun use of words. Okay, Alf's gonna attempt to count to 19. Yes, it's a fun. I'll stop now. I'll see myself out. Yeah, Honey Darling is doable with bombs.
And you probably should do Honey and Darling before heading to Iconic Graveyard here.
So you would do Iconic Graveyard on day 2?
Absolutely, if you if you haven't done it yet.
We get Frog Mask!
Onion Darling is one of those things that you can just like unintentionally isolate if you're not careful. So, um, well, yeah, as we've seen in prior races this tournament. So,
And our usual disclaimer, here at ZSR, we do not condone shooting kids with pointy objects or blowing them up, but we do think it's fun at times. Interesting though, I want to say this. Both our runners are at 1 3/4 heart at the exact same time. I don't know why I find that interesting, but that's just... that amount, the 3/4 heart, is what gets... Okay, so Alf picked up his hook shot there. He'll be trying to do some stuff to kill one more time till, to say Bomb Granny. For his frog mask that he doesn't know.
Cape Foolish was really good considering the hook shot 0-0.
Axel, you might not condone that, but I condone it. I'm the one that does it to you. Yeah, Spec, you would have to find the one last out of logic bow.
Essentially, you'd have to hope you get Gibdo Mask and then go north. With Gibdo Mask out of logic, and I don't recommend doing that.
No, out of logic can bite you in the butt. Easily. That was a road to Icona pillar, and it was small, it looked like. Or brown. Small and brown. Fifth will get his bomb back here. I don't know what you're talking about, Spec. Spec, ...
Yeah, that was what I was referring to with getting Gibdo Masks, is that you could do Hot Spring Water North out of logic, and I would not recommend it in this situation because that other bow could just also be like somewhere bow lot. So like they're like hard bow lots. Like say it's just on the say it's just literally vanilla on like swamp or town archery, then you literally just have to get this bow.
Fifth checking the big bomb pack purchase, and that is a couple... is that couple's mask? Yep, that is a couple's mask.
And bank 1 is
Piece of heart. But bank 2 isn't logic. We did get that other wallet. Now, we don't know if... what is he doing? Oh, he is getting $30 out for... oh, red potion. Or an logic Deku Grotto to find bombs that you don't need, Spec. Or shouldn't have.
Don't know if House is going east or west yet. Can't tell.
He's going west.
Okay.
To the normal Great Bay Coast part.
And west is kind of... I mean, going east is kind of finicky here, so... this seems way more reasonable right now.
Well, we know we're not doing Zora Cave. Hey, Pitch, welcome in. The best part about this pitch is we have a grog required for bow, and we don't know where Bremen's is.
I think another, like, fairly good play is... are we actually, is, like, once you go south for, like, the stuff, like, you go south first and hope you get a sword that speeds up Iconic Graveyard.
Yeah. Interesting. Deku Playground. That's a decent play here. I think it's funny that we get Fifth doing Deku Playground before he does Horse Race, but he has something against the Horse Race.
No, this is kind of that's what Fifth did do, like an observatory esque route. So this is kind of standard with that.
No, Pitch, I did not get French lessons before the restream.
One thing that was kind of slow here, but was not moving when you switch masks, which slows you down considerably because there's just a delay before you can move if you hold nothing. And sometimes when you do this, like you either like use Ocarina or you have the button on have like the mask on the C button to make it easier because the D-pad's kind of annoying, especially if you're like on VC. So
yeah, there's always the delay with trying to do transformation, and like the inner circle, you have to sometimes wait for a second lap to be able to get those down. That's a Keaton mask.
Okay.
I mean, we're right here in North Clocktown. We could go check it.
Okay, Alf went and grabbed the free 80 rupee profit that Tingle had.
Hey, easy money. Do we still only have one of our wasps, the South Clocktown?
Alf's still going for Cape. Just saw Cape Foolish.
Random, you get 3 wasps, 3 foolishes, 6 of the 7 always hints available. The last one will always be junk. And 2 sometimes hint have a pool of, what, 6 or 7?
7.
He
6
might be
always out of 7.
He might over be here, yeah, getting the required grog.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, hi, Goron.
Whoa, okay, Deku Playground is required. This one I would go do Treasure Chest minigame and Honey and Darling. But he's choosing to go east instead.
It does not have rupees.
Yeah, no, that's the one does it. He can get 40 here on the pillar. Okay, he could get 40 here on the pillar. That actually makes the path to Road to Icona a little better too, because you can get Punch Rock and not isolate it. He's hoping there's rupees in here. There's 20. That's nice. You know what a runners probably would like here soon? Magic. That is a small. That is Ocean Title Deed, which we cannot turn in, so we have another toilet paper.
More toilet paper.
And Fifth is not choosing to continue to Graveyard. He is heading back to Termina Field. Alf going to be picking up his Froggy Mask here.
Goron makes Iconic Graveyard so much better that you don't even have to think about a sword. However, I am not certain about how
Fifth
decent
needs more
Fifth
practice with it. Last I've seen his seed, he needed more practice. Or talked to him, he needed more practice with it. Purple rupee for $100. You want that? Now I think he is going to go back to do Honey and Darling and Treasure Chest minigame here. I will say, I'm still not the biggest fan of Treasure Chest minigame, even with the map. I just suck at that game. Okay, is toilet hand required? No. I need to practice the clip. Alex, I haven't really ran a seed since December. So I think on Thursday or Friday I might actually roll a seed of my own to torture myself and do some.
Okay, here's the
Alf.
mirror shield for Alf.
Yep, finally get everything it. I mean, you can't do much with it anyway, right?
Yeah, can't do much with it for a while.
I can't think of anything that rhymes with that spec.
We not finishing bombers?
I don't know. What do you mean, random? We don't have to say stay certified in any way. We have fun commenting on things. I just have fun running seeds with friends. I probably will never race an attorney, but
I don't
couples. Go
think we're
ahead.
finishing bombers. Okay.
And ooh, and there is another bump. Well,
Okay, so Rune Key's not way of the heroes. Most likely going to be Mirror Shield. Like, alright.
like we thought at the very start. Yeah, random. So sarcasm is kind of hard to say across text. But okay, where does fifth go now? Where does Alpha? Or Alpha is actually going to day 2 south finally.
And yeah, the Dragon Playground might be a little tricky for him to get back to for a little bit.
That's gonna help fifth out because that will give him the speed bonus or advantage. Do you think if they find a bow, they go to day 3 almost immediately? Or not a bow, Bremens.
Uh, at some point, maybe, yeah.
Ooh. Okay, let's have some light arrows. Can't use them, but let's have some light arrows. Yeah, it depends on how late you get Bremens, but we know Grog is required unless you somehow pull a spec and stumble upon severely out of logic bow that you're not supposed to get in any other fashion.
I think the chance of that happening is super low now.
Oh yeah, we're running low on. I can't even think of bow required checks that you could trick into. So, well, we can't. We have to find a Zora for that spec.
I don't think Fifth knows how to do this with Goron. You can do this with Goron as long as you can keep the camera turned appropriately. Even though I do it as janky as possible, I could definitely spruce it up a little bit more, but it's definitely doable with Goron.
That was our first time saying that about Goron Race, right?
Yes. I saw it on Alpha and I just didn't I didn't like
That was
enunciate it.
that was my bad. I was not fully paying attention on both screens. I have a cat distracting me.
Or we get something lovely where we see a Bremen on Swamp Spider House.
That too.
All the paper. That is an ugly swamp title deed.
That is a horrible spot for hopefully you don't have to go backward. Because we can't go north yet.
Or it's a... Picture this, it's a wallet and a all-night mass purchases the frickin' Bremen mask.
Oh, that's gross, Fox. I like it, but that's gross. I mean, I've seen multiple seeds to this tourney that have had all night's mass purchase required. I've seen it require various masks. I've seen it require elemental arrows. It seems to be a favorite of this bot.
Yeah, I had like really disliked all-night mass purchase for so long, and then I like realized that I hate Bank 3 more.
Cause why do you hate Bank 3 more?
It's really Bank 3 just I've had some real garbo with Bank 3.
Alpha almost fell off. That
looked like healing.
That was healing. So Alf chose to take the boat ride. Fifth is actually choosing to go and check. You need to get back to Relic Water first. Check Swamp, Spider House, and the Grotto first.
Yeah, with one hook shot, and just don't take the boat.
I've also seen Swamp actually a couple times now have required item. Swamp Spider House.
Also, he has spring water. Why does he have spring water? Don't need spring water here.
Oh my! Lead.
What?
We are mountain away from having all paper and letter mama. We have almost add every title deed now.
Oh, these are some. These are just some weird tile deed locations. All right. Anything on this heart piece? No.
Okay, we are not doing Swamp Spider House.
Unfortunately, it's still meta to not go check the hint. I'm so used to checking the hint because I play combo. But that's just me.
Hey, look, it's a circus leader's mask. I gotta disappear for one moment, okay?
Okay. Yeah, that's true. Like, hints just have so much value in combo. In the meantime, Alf's go check Woodfall. Really don't have that much to do. It's like there was nothing on the left side. Yeah, nothing here. So okay. Because Woodfall Temple is foolish, we do have to. Our runners will have to take into consideration the um, placement of where Sonata of Awakening is. Because if it's early, chances are we still need Powder Keg at this rate. Like if we see Sonata at all. Yeah. Question: do we have to beat the dungeon? We have to beat all 4 dungeons in these settings. That's a whole lot of nothing. A whole lot of nothing.
I'm back. What'd I miss? Yeah, brewing Woodfall Temple is foolish except for song, or not. Woodfall is fully foolish.
Yeah, Woodfall Temple is fully foolish. So yeah, the wherever Sonata is going to definitely affect how things go. If like Sonata's early, like say Sonata is in Iconic Graveyard, we will most likely need the Powder Keg as a result. I think that would guarantee it if it's in Iconic Graveyard.
Alf finally doing his Honey Darling. They're just covering each other's tracks, kind of here. We still only have our one Wath.
Yeah, we.
Yeah, Salty, one Wath so far, and we already see, probably have it fulfilled.
Okay, I was gonna do Deck Playground.
That will help him. Actually, that basically puts our runners right at the same amount again.
I'll do an Ocarina strats. So if you time the Ocarina just right, you can get these rupees to fall off just like you do with switching the mass. And it's overall faster if you can do it, but it's also tricky because it is still D-pad stuff.
And fifth is now out Milk Road, going to check Tingle here, and my guess is make it day 3.
I'm kind of wondering when he's wanting to go to Iconic Graveyard here.
My guess is next cycle, first night. Oh, he's gonna go west first.
Oh, has he not done the Horn Bros?
He still has not done horse race. He avoids it like the plague.
Oh, wow. I'm okay.
One of them, we've seen horse race over on Al's side, Salty. But we also determined that fifth has something against it. What did Couples Mask have?
It was another bond bag, so the
Oh yeah, that
room
puts.
key's not way of the hero.
Yeah, we don't have a clue where magic is. I'm not sure if Fifth will actually go to Zora Cape since and he has a foolish hint. And all I would really get out of that is the hint.
Just a hint.
So you think progression is in Graveyard?
It doesn't have to be.
I mean, so right now, let's see. If we go there, we can check Kita, possibly get Sonata on Graveyard. We have Bats, we have Day 2, and we have the Graveyard Grotto that could be checked.
I mean, you could have some weird nonsense. You could actually get Lullaby, go on Lullaby, so you could do Gossip Stones. So that could be a progression, as annoying as it sounds.
Well, here will be your um, stuff because Alpha's heading to Graveyard.
But yeah, the Goron speeds the graveyard so much that it makes it like not as awful as like doing it like first thing. It's definitely worth going now. Day 3, South Clocktown definitely could be Way of the Hero.
Yeah, and looks like Fifth is actually going to check Macau as well.
That's true. There is this. There's also Kamaru.
Which he would be in line to time wise. He could still do day. He could still do Graveyard too. He hasn't made a Day 3 yet.
Also, we didn't get another hint.
And I don't think I was noticing it.
Okay.
Money Hood.
That's the mask that you normally get. That's at least nice to have, but not what we're looking for.
Did he peaked Kita, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah, Grogs is a lemons check. Chickens, whatever you want to call it. I think Fifth is also trying to push Bank 2.
And it looks like Alf is also not comfortable with the Goron strat either.
Ooh, sadly, can we get an F in chat for that death? I think we're now up to 8 Iron Knuckle deaths this tournament from what I've seen.
That's what happens when we keep getting early captains on these seeds.
8
That's what happens when we keep getting early captains on these seeds.
8 Iron Knuckle deaths. 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 8 Iron Knu Okay, he got it down second attempt.
Okay, not healing checks.
Not available healing checks. Nope, he is not going to go to graveyard this.
Yeah, we're not doing a kind of graveyard, I suppose.
But we only actually have, well, we have song, which we can do, and then we also have bats.
This looks like a ranch play of some kind.
Yep, without horse races because it's fifth.
Oh,
Oh,
actually
he's
doing
doing it!
some.
Pojo! He's doing it! I mean, you don't get anything big out of it, but he's doing it!
I guess the other problem though is this night one bats chest check.
It's harder to do without range.
No, he's not going to be able to do it this cycle, which could be problematic. We don't know if it has anything.
Why can't he not do it this cycle?
Fifth can't do it now because he didn't go to Iconic
Oh, he's on
Graveyard.
day 3 now, yeah.
Right.
I thought you were meaning Alf.
No, I was referring to Fifth.
Sorry, I was thinking out because Alf was right there. I'm like, but did he actually kill bats?
Alf didn't do the bats check yet.
And that is Oath to Order.
Okie dokie. Well, our options are pretty low right now. We've got day 3 chest.
Doggy race.
Yeah, we got 2 checks in ranch. We've got day 3 chest, this check,
Bank 2.
and bank 2, and cliff.
Secret Shrine is Wath.
And then we also have staff room.
Secret Shrine is still Wath.
That secret shine waff is saying to me that we're probably needing this bow.
Me too, sadly. It's going to be able to get the full, or get a nice chunk towards Bank 3 with the winning here. Where was Mask of Truth again? Oh, Observatory. Not 100% sure why he grabbed a bug.
This is to get money from the soil. I think this should work.
Oh yeah, well, it's a full 70.
That soil actually has like a jank hitbox where if you're like too far toward the fence when you try to use it, it actually doesn't work. I don't know if it's like Goron specific though, but it's always bothered me, so I try to be like closer to the middle of the
for
area.
Blue Dog! Cold Dog's getting bullied at the moment. Okay, is it going to be Doggy Race? The funny fact is we're getting double Doggy Race. Nope, it is not Doggy Race.
Alf actually got second place. That is wild. What the heck?
Did he bet 70?
He bet 70.
Oh,
That is unreal.
oh wow, that is painful. Because that's a whole minute basically of time.
That is so unlucky. What the heck?
Great Bay Coast is foolish except for song.
Okay, go check South Clocktown Day 3, and then we're gonna see if we literally just have staff for
And Bank 2.
in Big Two. Yes, Mask of Truth. I think he serious. I think that the gold
There's
dog
a
literally
way
got
that,
stuck.
yeah, it can get stuck. But there's a chance that it can always get stuck. Yes, eggs are required, Pojo. Because if it's foolish except for song. I wonder if Fifth makes a push for getting bank 2 here.
Oh, Al's going knife 3. I totally would not do that in this situation.
No, I would at least get bank 2 before I did that. Because if it's lemons on bank 2, because you're down to what? Staff room and bank 2?
And the
And
day
South
3
Clocktown.
chest. But
There's staff room, bank 3 or day 3 chest, and
I guess it could be Zora. That's what we're getting. But it's just we're running out of things to do.
this is, yeah, we're bottlenecking here hard. Okay, you need $100 more, Fifth. Where are you gonna get it?
Okay, so yeah, both Great Big Coasts except song hints wherever he is, so that kind of stinks a lot. Okay, we're both going knife 3. Alright, sure.
So, in theory, if you still get it right at the beginning of the hour, or beginning of night, because if you check staff room and it's there, or if it's there, or if you get money and get bank, it's there, you can invert and get time for lemons.
Okay, it looks like it was just the Watt from Mirror Shield.
Okay. Staff room has a biggie.
Oh gosh, is it really?
No!
No, okay.
It's bank 2!
Alright, yeah. Did they. We saw everything else, right?
Yeah.
Oh boy, okay.
What is Fifth doing? Is he gonna flip
Oh,
rupees over here?
maybe this is not the best way of doing that.
Hey, did you know South Clocktown is way of the hero? You know what the painful part is, too? They're gonna get it and then not be able to do it until next cycle.
Well, we're gonna see.
I would have, if I made it night, I would have inverted on the slight chance if it's Bremen's.
Yeah, it may not be Bremen. That's the other thing, because like
Yeah, I mean it could not be Lemon or Bremen. It could be Zora. It could be. It could not be, or it could be Zora. Wow, both are runners now farming that way.
yeah, this is one of the better places to farm with what we've got. Honestly, I thought about like literally scumming staff room if it wasn't anything.
Time-wise, yeah. I see that coming too, Spec.
What else is off checking? Did we not
Tingle
check
here.
this tingle? Okay.
Okay, bank 2. It is Bremen's on bank 2. Okay, incoming cycle reset after checking all night's mass purchase, and then lots of double times. They have done. Okay, I will say Fifth has done everything. The best part is
I would have like there could I don't know. This could be not super great from
yeah,
here.
Fifth has not done graveyard. 45 more in-game minutes. Because as soon as you see what this is, you reset. Because you can't get it anyway, but it's good to know if you had to say Pomegranate.
Alright. Are they in for it? Okay.
Oh god, ice arrows on all night's mass purchase.
Okay, alright, we're in for it now. Alright.
Double wallet required.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get another drink of water.
Okay. Spec, I am not against money routing, okay? It's a hashtag blame Semseed, yes, but we definitely need to get that as a meme, don't we? At least in the MMR community, we need that meme. I'm ready to see Alpha's reaction too. Fifth starting his double times. Alf will be is resetting time. Spec, what are you talking about? You mean you've seen one where all night mass purchase had something? I would never roll you a seed where all night's mass purchase had something for you, Spec.
Is anybody up for Wallet 2 in Shrine Final Chest right now for a second loss?
Oh my god, the irony of that. Oh, painful. I, okay, time for Alf to do double times. Alright, he already did his double time. Okay, time to get double lemons now.
Alright, they should definitely reset right away after this.
So Turn It Up is the best song in the game, at least according to me.
Actually, wait, did we... Well, this did Bomber Kids, right? I know Alf forgot to
Alf
finish
did
it.
not finish it, but Fifth did. Because he had 1 as the last number and 3 as the middle number, I think.
Right, okay. So it didn't burn Alf at least for forgetting to do the last Bomber Kid. But,
Hey, look, they have their first bow.
yeah, remember... So I'm just gonna give some lore. Back in like S1, S2, you could get a single wallet for Bank 3 with that kind of crap. Which is absolutely nasty.
Yeah, that's atrocious. I was around with that.
And Bank 3 is still bad, and it's like it just used to be a whole lot worse.
Fifth saying, screw this, I'm going north this cycle.
Oh wow, I don't think that's the most reasonable thing. Like you could honestly like
I'm with Alf here. I'm resetting time. I'm making it night 1 to work towards Granny, hoping I find my wallet in the next cycle. And then you can kill time
I
by going
would
north.
go. I personally would have gone straight to archery because it's like you don't have magic, like you're still missing items.
True.
Like you can't do any like temples, and Woodfall Temple is foolish. So it's like
Seahorses are dead, by the way.
plus you have eggs. Like you can always put what you can always like do eggs while you're setting this stuff
We
up.
need Zora.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah, it's just I in this kind of situation, I'm not sure if like if it's always an SCT that would be even worse. But
Oh, that's...
I'm highly doubtful. Okay, now fifth is restarting. That's
He mainly apparently wanted to get the owl?
yeah, looks like it.
So where's our next progression? We know we have Secret Shrine Wath. Can you imagine Secret Shrine Wath for, like you said, for our other wallet? True, because it is... You don't need it really for anything, Spec, until you go to do Great Bay Temple.
Yeah, the real bad stuff showing up there is the ambiguous items. First and foremost, of course.
I mean, it could always be, yeah. Ambiguous is horrible, or if it's one of your transformations. Speaking of
Alright, there's
Zora...
Zora. Okay.
Now we have plenty of time to kill time, or plenty of things to kill time.
Did Hero have anything, by the way? I didn't see.
No. Oh, the hint coming up with the mountain hint was seahorses are dead.
Which actually makes it more likely it is Wallet 2 and Shrine. Oh my god.
Well, at least we have lights, right? New Wave Bossa Nova. Well, we know ice arrows cannot be vanilla. They do not have a big pokey.
We're still missing our third wave hero. And there's Gibdo.
For $200.
Alright, we're gonna have to come back for that.
This is money heavy seed.
Oh gosh, you know what's worst? Did they peek the ledge?
Here, no, they did. It's a piece of heart.
Oh, so the trade's gonna be like the worst thing ever now. For the Swamp Title Deed, because remember, that was on Kuome. Yeah, like, if the trade is anything, they're not gonna do it. They're just not gonna do it.
Yeah, we just have to get $200 because we don't want to take all 500 out of the, or take out the 500 of the bank necessarily. Because guess what, we do have we have an ice arrows we have to purchase. But Alpha is going for give though, because you can go up and you can, well, you can't access Secret Shrine yet.
Oath is in Iconic Graveyard.
No, Oath has not got, Oath has not gotten Oath.
I think that just the way that the seed rolled out with the Bank 2 Bremen might have some lead to a real bad blast location if that is something on this trade. So
I'm getting more and more curious of where our magic could be.
we have all of Pirate's Fortress of Pinnacle Rock.
Axel, we don't watch because we don't critique horribly. Well, us having to get another us having to get another wallet, we can think about Bank 3 too.
If I was to YouTube anything in MMR, it'd definitely be like all sanity siege that I play.
Cliffy is dead here, Fifth. Just a bow up there, or an arrow up there anyway. Twin Islands is Wath. Wow, I wonder why.
So, okay, my guess is that the other hint is in Swamp Spider House, or it's in like Lower Canyon Ledge, like not the ledge, the Lower Canyon gossip,
I mean,
because of where Zora is.
it's nice to get that hint, but at the same time, that is a horrible. You get it after it's any use. Technically, you do have springtime. It could be. There could be something there too.
Considering how few items we have, the hint logic here is important, but I do not know if our runners are going to look into that, because that Twin Islands WAF has the other hint should be like very. It should just be available. I would have to say, like in like those two places I mentioned,
Lower Arcana or
Swamp
Spider House.
Spider House. Yeah. If not, then there's something else that isn't Zora locked right now that we should get. Yes, Beck. Both hints have to be available logically, and we have two hints that we haven't seen that are in logic right now.
Yeah, the dock and Swamp Spider House.
Exactly.
50-50 chance. Keg! Keg! Do we have a required keg? Is he resetting? Go further in. He's inverting.
Inverting.
Actually, that kind of makes sense. That way you can get the song this cycle.
So the foolish hints don't have that sort of attachment to them. It's for always, sometimes, and way of the hero.
We don't have path like OTR.
He wasn't referring to path. In OOTR and by extension combo randomizer, only one hint has to be available.
Okay, so it's
So
nothing.
it's a difference in hint placement
It's
between the randomizers.
nothing else in sewers, by the way, except for $100. He is going to head to ranch. So that's one thing Fifth will have over Alf right now, is Fifth can't get that ranch song this cycle. Alf will have to reset. He will come back to PFI after he gets the song.
Yeah, it does. I would definitely say so. If you don't go for that hint, you really can't have that gauge on the logic here.
What song do you think is here in Rand? Right now, I can tell you it's not New Wave, Oath, or Healing. Storms.
If it's storms, we have blue orb shenanigans going on. So
Actually, Storms would be nice information, yes. What might be the best for progression would actually be what, Sonata? Or yeah, well, because we can beat that without magic.
I mean, if you find Sonata, that's just going to mean that the boss blue orb's going to be storms.
Meaning Pamela would be dead.
Yes, like Pamela is honestly on hot water right now, anyways, for being required. And yeah, there's the confirmation.
So Storms is foolish on blue boss warp, so we do not need. Now Fifth, and we'll have double Pirates Fortress Interior.
we're 3 items away, and we needed one magic, a fire arrow, and a wallet, and we have one way of the hero remaining.
Oh god, that magic could. Magic can't be in shrine.
Right.
Wallet and fires could.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, it is either wallet or fire.
Yeah.
We do need we need ice arrows, but ice arrows is all night on that all night's mass purchase brewing, so we need the second wallet for it.
Interestingly enough, this keg's not going to affect Alf if he just puts it off.
Yeah, but it's also going to sit on his mind that he can check that song. At least he'll hopefully keep that in mind.
I hope so too. I hope that he does play to just hope that it's either Sonata or Storms, not any of the other or Elegy. There's a lot of things that just don't come from it. It's honestly in your favor not to go do stuff with it.
Technically speaking, if things fall nicely, 5th could actually clear the cycle, but that's asking a lot right now. And that is Garo. So we technically don't need that Gibdo for 200.
Unless the game is a little cheeky.
Yes, and has something in well to get us air that we need.
Mm-hmm.
But that would make me less inclined to go back and buy that Gibdo now. Well is not always required in my seeds, Axel. It's either well or double wallet. Nice typo there, Axel. The wallet. Well, be on Discord next time, Axel. And Romani mask, which is doable. That wallet is possible, or that wallet could be on soundtrack.
What was the ocean title deed again?
Someplace gross.
I don't think it was someplace gross. Thought it wasn't that hard to get.
No, I just remember saying it was early toilet paper.
That was Lair Cafe. That was in
I remember that one. That one was hilarious.
We found virtually nothing in PF except that Romani's mask and the keg.
Oh, it was Path to Iconic Grotto.
Right.
Which is easy to pick up on the way. So, 5th did see the Gibdo one, Salty. I would do everything to the runners. I don't know what you said because I didn't see the whole comment, but Oh, Fifth is going to get it now. They just want a different route for eggs. Yeah, he'll get it on this next cycle into here. Because we don't have 4 bottles. We have 2 bottles. And PFI did not have a bottle for us. Yes, full eggs are required. All 7 eggs are required. Meaning we will 2-trip Pinnacle Rock too.
We may not even find the other bottles at this point.
At least it's not 1 bottle eggs, right?
Right.
I've had a 7 egg omelet. It is freaking huge. I was not feeling the best afterwards too, because it is a lot of food for me. See, Fox, you don't have to worry about the puns as much with me. It's Axel you have to worry about with him. Oh, didn't you come with Axel the other day, other week, other time, some point?
Yeah. Thanks.
I just know he does a lot of puns too.
I was just more fixated on what else we still have remaining. We have the three checks in Lower Icona,
Pinnacle Rock.
Pinnacle Rock, and then 4 checks in GBT, and then sound check, and then
Because we can get into GPT without magic.
and Evan.
And Lulu's, well, we can check Lulu's. Oh, you can't kill. You need to hop up and just.
Yeah, he's not having a good time. You honestly want to defeat the big one first so you don't deal with this.
I would just shoot them.
Alright,
Oh.
how at quarter heart?
Thankfully, there is the heart right there.
And you can defeat it with the hook shot outside, or you can or you just have to basically struggle, I think. Also, not getting that chest kind of hurts a bit because that was a sword before doing the other stuff.
Yeah.
I guess I've also did that as well, but
Runner's gonna get Zora, or the eggs dropped off at the same time. Yeah, they veer away from each other, then they come back, then they veer away from each other, and then they come back. Alva's leaving. He's going to Zora, Kate instead.
He knows the song's not immediately helpful, so I guess he doesn't want to do um this first. Honestly, I would personally like dip
I,
GBT and then just leave.
yeah, dip GBT, possibly find a bottle. Your magic could be in there. Your magic could be anywhere right now.
Also, I didn't. I forgot about gossip stones also existing.
Yes, we could do gossips at some point. That is a lens of truth.
Okay, so the hot spring water people, we no longer can do that. Like, we
You don't need
logically
that.
have that open. We don't need that yet.
That puts Darmani in logic.
Not without magic.
Oh, true, to go up.
That was Giant's Mask. Oh, now we're going to PR.
One off chance to try and get another bottle? There is a small chest in, that makes me think Letter Mama.
Is that gonna be the Mount Title deed just so we can get the Giant's Mask we just saw?
I mean, there's a chance now. Either Letter to Mama or Swamp Title Deed or Pendant Memories. It's Mount Title Deed.
It was like that's. It just felt way more likely that was going to be a Mountain Title deed after just seeing Giant's Mask.
It seems bizarre that we're an hour and 30 minutes in, by the way, which we forgot to say happy 1 hour. And we don't have magic yet. This at least seems semi-bizarre to me.
So we do have to do another trip to Pinnacle Rock. We didn't find balls yet. What song are you expecting here, Sam?
As much we know it's not Storms because that's gonna be on Blue Boss Warp. I want it to be Elegy because it's either Elegy or Goron.
Yeah. I feel like Elegy's the worst option.
That's why I want it.
And it's like Seedbot saying putting a stake and saying thou shalt not do dungeons today. If we get
we're an
Elegy.
hour and a half in, we haven't done a dungeon.
I mean, could be first magic and GBT, which nobody ever wants.
No, but it's becoming more and more a higher and higher chance or likelihood. Can't say it's a higher chance because it's already rolled, but you know what I mean. What? Okay, with the new updates of where Hugo and Letter to Cafe all wear their stuff, what is your least favorite check now in these settings?
In these settings?
Yes.
Oh, that's honestly a really easy choice. I would personally say Fisherman Game.
Eggs. Chow, what's your least favorite check in these Easter tournaments settings? I'm trying to think about me. Eggs is possible. Gossips is evil. Unhinted bank 3 if you don't find wallets early. Well, Pamela is dead on this. We do not have one bottle eggs, thankfully, laziest, because we start with 2 bottles.
One bottle of Zorgs is not a thing that exists in these settings, and that's part of the point of like the 2 bottle start.
Okay, moment of truth. What's our song?
I think I've like said in like a few chats when I'm like not on comms about the implications of the starting bottles. But I haven't done that here. The implications of these starting balls is that the other bottles don't ever like they all can be foolish essentially.
It is elegy.
Oh, oh joy! It actually is elegy. Okay.
Yeah.
So first, you did not need to walk out of there to play Song of Song.
Where does he go now? There's option. He has options. He's gonna deposit the money. He does not have Zora Cape unlocked, by the way. Alf does.
And I don't know where Fist wanted to go. I was going to hand in the mountain title deed first. I know, like I don't envy this position. Like,
It's 20 bucks.
nothing.
Fifth is, I think, going to grab the ocean title deed and do that check as well.
So
At some point, you have to start pushing a dungeon. And you're not going to do Woodfall Temple because you know that one's foolish. Or you're going to do Woodfall Temple just to get it out of the way. When do you do
this
GBT?
does have graveyards that he still has to do.
That might be what he's doing here, too.
I think Alf, like I thought about this. So say you get magic in Icona on the like in lower Icona, then you can like go right back to checking Shiro after getting the owl before going in the shrine.
Yeah, you can't check Shiro without the magic.
Oh look, we're actually seeing archery.
Okay. Can you imagine if magic was here? Have we seen Swamp Shooting Gallery?
Definitely not.
I hope Fifth remembers to also save Granny this cycle.
Me too.
I actually found a check that if I have Goron, I found a way to do this check that I like better. You roll up to Kita's head, you just stand and look upwards.
Okay, Kita is nothing.
Bunny Hood incoming. Fifth will have a little bit easier time here in Graveyard than Alf did, though. Just because he has more to his arsenal. He has the Razor Sword and he has arrows and all that.
Okay. Is Alf going back for Komi?
I don't know. I haven't figured. I know he's going to go north. Hopefully, he goes north here to the Swamp Shooting Gallery. Yes. Milk Road is faster to get there, but not by much. Or I think Milk Road is faster, but.
Oh, not to get here.
Where's that last bat?
The last back can be pretty chilly.
Welcome in, Raiders from Zelda Speedruns 2. We have the race of Alf versus FifthWhammy, and we are at an hour 40-minute in. We're looking for magic still. And we have one unfulfilled Wath, but magic can't be there because you need magic to get there.
We're not. This is not a pleasant scene at all.
I like it then. Why? I don't want to make things easier for our runners. And there's our other wallet. We can finally get our ice arrows. Oh god.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Oh,
That is
Icona so much in logic now.
So magic is go. Oh man, that's gotta hurt. Oh man, that's gotta hurt.
At least
you could have gotten that on your first cycle.
If you were lucky, yes. If you timed it right with Grog and everything.
Yes.
So we had a hinted required bow on Grog. Bremen's ended up being on Bank 2. Our runners did not get that until after 8 p.m. on on day 3, so they both had to cycle for it. They last locationed it. Yes, Shrine is Fires. But he is saving. He is getting that Swamp Tidal D turn in. The turn in. He is being thorough here.
So this is good news at least. Now at this point,
to do GPT. You have to do where your thicker checks are, and that's GPT is one of your best for checks.
Like at this point, like there's like not much that's really gonna stop you.
The question is, does Fifth actually get his Swamp Shooting Gallery in this cycle too, or anytime soon, or does he orphan it? Because he's leaving. He's leaving the regular way, so he's going to go up and hit the owl.
Shouts to Alf actually checking his position with the ocarina just to see where he was relative to the door. Because if you're like too far to the left of the door, you're not going to be able to do it. So yeah, Alf is just is going for the trade. Okay.
You know, magic can't be in well now.
Yeah, I know that.
Well, I'm just trying to think of what our runners could think they have left. There is Ocean Tidal D Turn-In. There is Secret Shrine Grotto. Secret Shrine Grotto would actually be ideal for a location. If you get magic, you immediately go do your shrine right there. I'm just, like I said, I'm worried about how long until Fifth actually goes to do his Swamp Shooting Gallery.
I think we have sound check, lower icon, and gossips.
There's the other Twin Islands hint, by the way.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. So, Flora Icona, Gossip Stones, and then Soundcheck, and then GBT.
It is not Ocean Tidal D Turn-In. Why are you going across the ledge, Fifth?
Are we missing a hint? Or is this just picking money? Oh, and we also have Bank 3.
Oh god, we do have Bank 3, don't we?
Oh, goodness. Oh, dear.
Maybe that's what Fifth is grabbing money for on the case is Bank 3.
That said, does Fifth know about the,
Know about the what?
about the ISIS Icona methods? Oh,
Yes.
now it's going for. Oh, okay.
If I have Zora, I usually get that grotto first and then I come back, because I can angle myself in the corner here to go up.
Okay.
Unless you bonk yourself 700.
If you like the Zora method, once I don't know why more people don't know this, you can do it on the other side of the platform. Like, you can do it from either side. When you go spec, I thought it was something that you could do. I just for like the save scum. I just feel this was a kind of tough call for like what to do. But like in this situation, I like after getting that bow, I felt I would have gone to swamp archery myself.
Oh, this could be a Swamp Archery play for Fifth. This is a Swamp Archery play. Turn into Goron. Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, one cycle is really hard on this.
I'll, well, one cycling this isn't even possible because of keg.
True. Okay, this is nice for Fifth. This will be his Alf saved Grandma again, right? We saw Alf save
Yes.
Grandma this cycle. Okay. Do our runners know about doing Magicless GPT?
They do. It's not a play you want to do.
It's what we're seeing that over on Alf's side. Just you're hoping it is in here, right? And not unhinted bank 3. Verge, we're to the point where we're almost out of locations. It might be, kind of is leaning towards in here. This is our biggest check. He'll uninvert when he gets enough money. No, maybe not. He's gonna leave now. Here comes this one. Alright, the town shooting guy. You can't get past those elf.
You can. You just.
Have to get it
It's
perfect.
you either can hit them, or I think you can like swim past them in like the right spot.
I didn't think you
It's
could
just
swim past them. But you can do that to them. That's a biggie over there. We have magic! At 1 hour and 51 minutes in, we have our magic and we are in no mode.
I would honestly, if I were in Al's position, but he's not doing it. I would have gone and hit the turn key and then just come back and finished it before ending the cycle.
If he's thinking to doing this cycle, he's gonna invert if he's gonna get it this cycle. Because he has a lot to. I don't think he has enough time to get everything done in this cycle.
Yeah, he still has an hour to kill before it opens.
Yeah, you do ice arrows. I would have done like Woodfall Temple, since I know that's a quick burner, or something like that to kill the hour.
Well, he doesn't have the.
No, he doesn't have Sonata. Oh, he has to reset time anyway.
Mm-hmm. Or like the real thing is, I would I personally would have tried to finish GBT this cycle since you already dipped it and you found the
Oh, I would
last
have.
thing you needed.
Yeah, and then your next cycle you could at least. Because you go and get your ice arrows, and you go back and you finish it real quick, and then your next cycle you can go mode the other three. Well, you have to do ranch, and then you can go mode the other three.
And the other three you have to go mode, but yeah. That said, he might go back and finish it. Oh no, going to Ryan.
He's
Okay.
gonna. Yeah, he's gonna get fire arrows. I would have done that next cycle. Because you know fire. You should know fireless strats into GBT, right?
Maybe. Yeah. I might just have to. Might just have to ask if he joins for the interview. That's all.
Yeah. I mean, each runner is different. They have their own choices.
And it's really like if you're comfortable with long jumps, like you can definitely do the valve strats without ice arrow. If you're forced to dip GBT on the first go.
And if you're good at gainers, you can definitely get the turn switch. Oh, he might do castle too because he does not know if keg is required.
You have a mirror wolf. You shouldn't need to do castle here. No reason to.
I mean, you have a mirror shield, so you have to do castle, yeah.
Like,
but so
later.
You know, I mean, should know that it's required, yeah. Sorry, my brain was doing the wording horribly on this, or logic horrible in this. Is this our fires? That is our fires!
Okay,
We
we'll
are in
just proceed.
we're no mode because we know where our songs are. Fifth warping to night 3. As long as we know he knows where to. Well, he's going to get his ice arrows one way or another. He's going to get the Swamp Title Deed now and turn that in, and he's following the same steps Alf did. Not getting a keg though.
I think this is reasonable.
I would have grabbed a keg on my way out because I knew I was going to have to do it based on song logic. That Woodfall foolish, or Woodfall Temple foolish, basically tells you that it's shrine, or that it's storms.
I thought it would have been fine if you go STT first into this, but not going to STT first. Because from his position, you definitely do not need like Sonata could still be on boss floor, so So there's that.
Fire arrows were on Denalfo's in Shrine.
Yeah, we've got double dip GBT. I mean, technically, maybe it wasn't like guaranteed double dip because like that's all night mask honestly could have led to a magic, but
Depending on where, yeah, I can look at the spoiler logs to know if that was hard.
that's it. We were very low on checks, so pretty good odds it was required. It's fine. The Gipto, I think that might have been a mistake. You're missing magic. And the Wealth's not going to have anything.
Come on, go to Great Bay Coast. He hasn't done Cape.
Alpha definitely has more than enough time to finish SDT before doing this, like before it becomes night. So,
but my concern is if he goes to Snowhead Temple next.
No, he's not gonna. I don't see that happening. I feel that that's just like something like a top runner, like a runner who's like played MMR for so long.
I know.
Wouldn't do.
I wouldn't either. I'm just like concerned. Just so I can have a little bit of concern.
I think the play for possible was like the most reasonable thing. Like you have to do your dungeons anyway. Like no matter what, you have to do these dungeons. Like you have to beat all 4 of them. So this is the most reasonable thing to do. That said, if you find a big chest on the Giant Smash chest, you absolutely open it here.
Or
see if it's something good. Yeah. Yeah. Like if it's anything good, just open it. Like if it's like big at all.
Like that?
Like that.
And he doesn't.
I think in my eyes it'd be more over for Majora over Windmold here.
Yeah, me too. Fifth not going into GBT.
I think it's really good odds that FD is here in SCT.
Fifth doing gossips over GBT.
Ooh, all right. And I've definitely opened the Giant Smash chest and have it be Fierce Deity, so. Well, it was a Stone Mask. I'm for it. So for this fight, like, you generally the options are Fierce Deity or Arrows because Giant Smash is kind of not really great to do.
Yeah. I need to practice more with doing the arrow strat. And as shown, trying by Alf, you want to alternate the colors. So fire arrows on the blue and ice arrows on the red.
Depending on your comfort level with this, Giant Smash is really only good with Gilder Sword. You want, like, it's up to preference, kinda. But on the second phase of this fight, the one remaining moves faster. That was Bombshoe on Gossip Stones.
Oh god.
And this one that moves faster is harder to hit, but because there's only one remaining, they're less aggressive. And Alf only needs one hit at this point.
Alf only needs one more hit, but he also has only one more arrow with the magic. And just got trolled by
one more regular arrow hit. Oh no, I miscounted. Never mind.
There
okay.
we go.
I miscounted. Oh, like, you're way less likely to get hit when there's only one remaining. I think FifthWhammy doesn't know about the pause strat where when the rupees are filling, you pause, and because the pause menu is 30 frames per second, it fills much faster. And so now Alf does have the knowledge of Storms being on Boss Board, so he's gonna need to go get the powder keg. Go buy the powder keg, I mean.
There you go, he realized it.
Because the base gameplay is 20 frames per second. There are a couple, like the pause menu itself is 30 frames per second, and there are a few instances, like mostly file select, where it's 60 frames per second. kind of it's got some weirdness with all the frame rate changes, but um, people still play the game regardless most of the time. So, because we like this video game, yeah.
Wait, we do?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, I'm learning new things every day. I thought I was just here for the chat.
Uh, I know. I know Fifth has Ice Arrow for tracker, and Fifth is climbing.
By the way, can the tracker who's doing fifth, Axel, please mark ice on fifths? Thank you. There is a chance he lucks into magic if it's up here.
A pretty low chance. But there was that big chest in Uninverted that we saw. I think he is forgetting. I don't know if he is forgetting that magic is also necessary to get across Iconic Canyon. At least in logic. We saw one big, and that was the Giant Smash chest, and then there was the one that was the middle, like the small key chest, and that the others that was upside down.
There's maze too. We haven't checked.
Yeah, we have not seen any of that. My guess is that big chest we saw is like it could be a bottle, but my guess is might just be Fierce DD because CT's like completely unhinged. Oh, we're soaring away. Okay, never mind.
I'm out of ideas for where fifth's gonna go next.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know either. Just wanted to climb SCT, I suppose. Oh. So might be waiting for sound check. Might have not remembered that he got 4 items in Great Bay Temple. So yeah, we're gonna see sound check. And then if Fifth doesn't know about GBT, he might be in like thinking mode for a bit. But FifthWhammy didn't do Zora Hall either. So wait. Right. Didn't do...
He did Mountain Title D turn, didn't he?
I don't know if he... Did he go to Zora Hall?
He at least hit the owl. I know that.
Okay.
He did Evan. I know that much.
Okay, he might have done all Zora Hall.
Axel says he knows he's turned down Mountain Title Deed.
Okay. Alright. That said, magic in GBT is not common. It is definitely not common, so...
Hey, heads up, guys. Tom's gonna take over restream. I had something come up I need to take care of, so...
Okay, I can just hold... Are you gonna still be here for commentary, or no?
No, I have to go.
Okay. Alright.
Sorry, I really just have to go.
That's all good. Just... Alright, take care.
Bye.
Bye. So, Al's now been converted to the Princess to the Moon crowd. And, you can't soar out of here. And this FifthWhammy is doing stuff in Zora Cave. In the hint. Going to Woodfall Temple. So at least it's gonna be able to finish a dungeon. This definitely looks like thinking time.
Oh.
Hello.
I have heard we are 2 hours and 15 minutes into a Majora race.
Indeed we are, and do you want me to fill you in on how the seed went?
if you would so like to.
Okay.
How has it been?
Kind of unfortunate for both of our runners. Seed had a hard bank to bottleneck where we had a where Grog had the bunny Grog had the first bow required. It was hinted, and we got a wallet early, so it was needed to do bank 2 for that, and so they couldn't do it on their first cycle. And after doing it, neither runner went and did Swamp Archery. That had the second wallet, and all I mass purchased was Ice Arrow, so they had to redo that and set all that up. So it's been a little bit unfortunate with all of that.
Wow, that sounds awful.
Wow. On top of that, Zora was up north behind the bow.
Alright.
Captains had Mirror Shield were in Clawtown, so they were very easy to get. They're both Sphere 0. And Powder Keg was in PF Sewers. Mostly couldn't do much at all for dungeons until you get magic. And we had a Waft Shrine, so that with all
Shrine, okay.
with all that, it had to lead to Fire Arrow, and
yeah, I noticed we have Alpha and Go mode in Fifth Whammy seemingly behind. Is you said the Fire Arrow is Shrine?
Yeah, the problem is the magic, and it looks like the only magic that might we're not. I'm not fully sure. It's not confirmed if it's the only magic available, but the only magic is in Great Bay Temple Compass chest that we've seen.
Ooh, and Fifth Whammy does not. I assume Fifth Whammy. Yeah, you don't really love going GBT without magic. Unhinted.
Yeah, you sure don't. It is very unhinted.
Yeah, you don't love that. Seems like Alf hasn't even beaten. I'm sorry, did we not have ice arrows at the time? Even Alf hasn't even beaten Georg.
Alf got the magic. Didn't have ice arrows at the time. Didn't.
Okay.
So in that situation, could have gone back into GBT and beaten it, but decided
it makes sense
not
to save it for last. If you're given the option, you just save GBT for last. It's like the easiest thing to route for your final day shenanigans or final night shenanigans. But yeah, if you don't have the ice arrows to finish it at the time, you're not gonna go back for it. So.
Oh god. One hit. Go ahead.
Pulling off the bow strat, pulling off big bow strat. Fifth Whammy, taking a little. Honestly, Fifth Whammy, I totally agree with that. I hate this room too. Those dragonflies are absolute menaces. I have no idea what to do about it.
I think Fifth Whammy's doing this to think. I don't know if he's aware of Great Bay Temple being in play for the checks.
I mean, I guess we'll find out. Not too much longer for Fifth Whammy to play around. God, this fight is so bad without magic, feels like.
Hi, Jamie. Yes, you did hear magic in Great Bay Temple.
Yeah, magic in GBT. Gotta love it. Big fan. Big fan. Woodfall Temple being full-on foolish. I mean, yeah.
So about the GBT situation, like, you definitely could have it without Ice Arrow, like knowing that you could grab it. Definitely could have pushed the turn keys and then just come back and then like have like some of it already done and everything, which was what I would have done. But I don't know if Alf is like super comfortable with the long jump to the turn key there, like near where Bort is.
Oh yeah, the red turn key.
Yeah,
it's a pretty neat long jump. I gotta learn the long jump from the turn key to Wart. That's also a really cool one.
This wasn't even like an early GBT dip for either of our runners. We were down to like nothing.
Let's find out where Fifth Whammy's going. Seems like they are going to GBT. I'm sure they love having to make this decision. So Fifth Whammy, pretty much on the track. I assume in their scenario they're gonna grab magic, grab the fire arrows, and then what song are they missing? Obviously they're missing Lullaby. Where was Lullaby?
It was on
Mirror Shield.
Yes.
You can't do that without magic and fire arrows.
Right.
Those are pretty important.
And we had a Wath mirror shield that was literally visible to us at the start. So that's lovely.
South Clock Town.
Yeah, literally the heart piece, so you could see it at before you began the seed. So yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, the most delayed Wath hint possible. I guess that Wath is literally forgo more. Yeah, forgo mode. We get to see all the songs too. This seed kind of looks like it since we have Keg and Captain Set.
Yeah, we had healing and we got healing in Deku Palace and didn't lead to anything. And we had Woodfall Temple Flush, and because we saw Sonata off the Keg song, we could know that Storms had to be on Boss Blue Orb.
Man, one you gotta love sometimes the honestly though, I don't know what I was gonna say before, but what I was trying to say in reality was magic. That's a pretty good go mode item, more or less. Like, it locks a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it is. This lock all dungeon completion.
I mean, that part does. Well, now you can do Woodfall Temple, but if it's foolish, you're not gonna do it.
Oh yeah, then yeah.
I mean, obviously, Woodfall Temple is way better if you have magic, because then you don't need to do any of the torch shenanigans. You can just shoot fire arrows, but
Right.
yeah, I mean, it locks most of your dungeon stuff. It locks. I think the main thing it locks is it just locks all of Upper Arcana. It also just unlocks or locks the entirety of Snowhead Temple. Like, you can't even go past the Snowhead without magic. In logic.
Right. In logic, that's correct.
So, yeah, magic, honestly, probably one of the best go mode items you could have. Other than, like... Nah, honestly, I don't actually know what would be better than that. Maybe, like... Yeah, no, I think go mode magic is probably very ideal in most seats. It kind of feels bad, but it definitely locks a ton of stuff.
Yeah, I was kind of shocked to see the second Walden Swamp Archery. I was honestly expecting it to show up in Shrine.
Fair. Hook is also a pretty good go mode item, that is true. I mean, honestly, anything that locks Upper Arcana, or just Arcana in general, so yeah. Hook's a really good go mode item, Ice Arrows are a pretty good one. Oh, trying to get through these hands without magic? Oh.
Yeah, this is the tricky part. Alf had trouble with this too. I wanted to double check and see if you can just like get past them if you swim at the right spot.
This fish, oh my gosh. Yeah, if you like swim in like the bottom left corner or something.
Right. Either bottom left or top right.
I would assume bottom left might be a little bit better, only now that I see that the red pipe's kind of blocking a little bit, but who knows. It is kind of funny to see both of our runners in GVT right now. At the very least, they're a little bit converged at the end of the seed. You know, the big thing we're missing. Where is FD, huh? FD gone.
Yeah, we already found giants, so my motto is once you find giants, FD is literally anywhere in the game.
Yeah, that's true. Good, it can't be foolish unless it's locked by a twin mold, right?
Right, that's correct.
Okay. I think we are just gonna see... I assume we'll see FifthWhammy actually complete GBT in this scenario. Nah, it's gonna... Here it is. It's gonna be FD on Georg. Here it is.
FD on Georg's kind of unfortunate routing for Alf, if that's the case.
Yeah, finishing GPT last. It would be unfortunate, but...
Not much you can do about it. It's completely random where it is now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Do they have GFS? No, they currently do not.
Oh, does that mean we're gonna be seeing Kokiri Majora?
They have Razor.
Okay.
That's the best. That's the best that we've got. It's not. It's not the worst. It's not like Kokiri Majora, but it's
It's a
still
little
gonna
bit
be.
better.
It's
Still a
still.
little annoying.
Yeah, it's still gonna be a little annoying.
Whoa, we're hitting Georg with Zora fins? That works. I didn't realize that worked. That's actually kind of cool.
It
Is that a
does.
good?
It does, and the glitchless runners do it, and I don't because I never practiced it.
Oh, the recovery from Alf to save that Georg cycle, not having to jump back out of the water. Not doing the buffer hold down an A though.
Alf said to me directly that he's had trouble holding directly down. So
Yeah, I guess I've been noticing that at least with I use a GameCube controller, and for whatever reason, randomly recently, if I hold like straight up, sometimes Link will just be like, "I'm also gonna move a little bit to the right," and it's like, why? Why are you doing that? Can you not?
oh gosh, that was a bottle. Okay.
How many bottle eggs did we end up doing this seed?
2 bottles.
Ugh.
Well, there was one on Cramia, I think, so nobody was gonna get that.
Nobody was getting that. There's no point.
And then the other is like, oh gosh, we're not gonna see it now. It's like, yeah, if you do the early GBT play after doing Swamp Archery, because you were so bottlenecked to getting Bremen Mask early, I felt Swamp Archery was reasonable if you went for like first thing, but if you don't, well, it's like kind of difficult to really handle it.
Yeah, makes sense.
The question was a lemon seed. Yes, we had hinted bow required on lemons, and then the other sometimes hint is Ocean Spider House chest being another bow, which is hard bow locked. So the other bow we're not going to see if.
Nice. We got both our sometimes hints lead to bows, one more required than the other. And now we get to see Ray.
No, nobody did Pamela because of the whole magic situation and Storms being foolish. One thing that's nice is beavers and fishermen were both foolish because of our foolish hints, but Bank 3 and Gossips were unhinted, unfortunately.
Did the runners end up doing both of them? I assume.
No. Fifth did Gossips. I don't think either runner did Bank 3.
Yeah, now that I think about it, honestly, routing Bank 3 without magic is atrocious.
It is pretty bad with their loadouts. That is for certain.
Yeah, if you don't have like lights and magic and bow, and you're trying to grind for Bank 3, yeah, have fun doing like the slowest things or trying to kill Rupee Bird. Uh-oh. FifthWhammy didn't pull one of the turnkeys.
Yeah, the other green turnkey probably forgot.
Oh
Just have to
no.
Just have to go and pull and then come back.
That's unfortunate.
Wrong way, Fifth.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
the
you
top
do
one.
not want to go that way. Seeing some sick Majora gameplay. I notice we're taking out the mask, just being a little safe with this Razor Sword. No worries there.
One thing I've definitely done in the past, which is like almost effectively what Fifth did, was I've definitely forgotten to grab the boss key when it was vanilla.
Oh, yeah, that's. I think I've definitely done that. Whenever like I was transitioning from like Blitz to S4. All right, I'll be right back. I have to let my dog outside.
Okay. After Blitz story, it took you at least 2 weeks to start grabbing boss keys. Oh my gosh. I definitely feel that. Alright, and that's Alf's finish, and GG's. Looks like Fifth is not continuing. It looks like this.
Hello.
Nah.
Hello.
What?
How's it going, Alf?
What even was that seed?
A bunch of unfortunate locations is how I feel. Like as far as I can like describe everything, that was very unfortunate.
Yeah, by the sounds of it, I've only been here for like 10 minutes, but oh, that did not sound like a fun seed play.
I'm assuming that magic was the
Hello.
logical.
We don't know, and
How's it going,
I don't know
Al?
if
Was that seed? Well, I know
a bunch of
magicless
unfortunate locations
GBT
is how I
is a
feel.
thing that you can
Like as
do. I
far
just
as
don't
I
know if
can
it's
like
logical.
describe everything,
Right.
that
Definitely
was
not.
very unfortunate.
I don't think
Yeah,
full magicless GPT is in logic, but yeah, the partial visit totally is. And this is my first experience ever with that.
Yeah, so everything up to Ward is in logic without magic.
Fucking stupid.
It was awesome. What do you mean? That sounds like such a fun time.
And
It's really awesome if you're not running it.
I literally only went there because I needed to kill time for Curiosity Shop.
Nah, just give yourselves the credit. You just made the right decision.
I mean, I was planning to do it on the next cycle, but when I realized I forgot to forward time to night 3 ahead of time when I was going to East, I was like, well, might as well do this now.
I'm visiting from my phone. What's up?
Welcome.
Wait, I don't like you.
Are you proud, Sam?
Yes,
proud?
I'm very proud. Your other magic was Death Armos maze.
In SCT.
So that was the logical magic.
Yeah.
Oh my
Lost
god.
magic and,
Oh yeah, that's hard required. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Figures.
So
Yep.
you don't
Hard-
like me, Alf?
That was an obnoxious seed. That I just happened to finish quickly.
I
Like,
take pride in that.
if
Yeah.
I'm gonna...
I full cleared the entire thing before I went to GPT. I swear, I don't think I forgot any checks at all.
No, you 100% did everything before that.
This is
You didn't
not...
do Bank 3, I don't think.
This is not a stretch at all, but if this was a weekly race, this would have had a very high forfeit rate.
Oh yeah. The most volatile thing is that you could have gotten ISO on your first cycle if you ran it like a maniac.
Yeah.
You would have
Yeah,
had to been
definitely.
absolutely insane to decide to get Bremen's Mask on by day 3 to do lemons to do to then decide to do swamp archery with your bow. That would have been some insane decision making.
I could have seen it happening, because swamp archery can be a common night 3 activity where you're waiting for 10 p.m.
Yeah.
But
did you have
Ruby's
north
up-
access?
Did not until that bow.
Yeah, not
once
yeah,
you
but
not
the
until the
bow
bow.
you do though. So like,
Yeah.
But they both had to
Also,
reset their cycle.
also, Tony, Gorm was behind a Keaton mask on Deku Playground.
oh yeah, nice.
Yeah.
I
I
rolled
mean,
a great seed, don't you think, Tony?
I
You
routed
always roll
really
the best
well early,
ones.
and then it was just
You gotta,
I want to point
you gotta
out both
teach me the ways.
Alf
so I can
and
avoid it.
Fifth both went to night 3 and got their Bremens like within minutes of being after 8 p.m. So
Yeah.
couldn't do lemons.
Yeah.
I know. I was really hoping it was on bank 2. I thought about stalling even further to get bank 2, but I needed something to do on night 3, right?
Now you kind of regret that.
well, yeah, well, that's life, you know. Were there any other bottles available? Because I'm kind of
There was-
feeling bad about. That's about all.
Geyer car container was a bottle.
yeah. Georg was a bottle. That's the only one I know about.
And yeah, I don't know where Goldust is. It could be like foolish.
Updraft room.
Updraft.
More-
Yeah, that's we're
More
gonna get
more
that.
SCT. Okay. And then
You passed up on GFS, by the way. It was in Igor chest. Alf.
no,
No,
that
I don't
one
get it.
that's the
I dis-
uninverted one.
Oh, that's when I just disappeared because I had my friend is in the emergency room. He fell, and I had to take his
no.
girlfriend to the hospital
So-
to be there.
Oh wow.
The big chest that's in the uninverted side is the one you're referring to. That's the one that no, you're not getting that.
Alright, do you want the bottles?
I was curious, yes.
So, aliens,
Yeah, we know about
Goron
aliens.
race,
Yeah.
Horn
Goron
race.
race, and Dominus.
Wow.
I don't
So they
think this
were
is
all
right.
in terrible locations.
I
I thought they
don't
had a
think
bomb
that's the
back
right
then.
thing. But like I thought Gorm race was just like something else.
Oh, it could be.
Yeah, that
Let's see. Alright, we got bottle shot to remind on Crimea.
yeah, Crimea.
Bottle red potion
was
on the
a race.
Zora Cape underwater chest.
That was
Ron
hinted
race was a
bullish.
piece of heart.
Yep. Yep.
Great Bay Heart container was the milk bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And
And
then-
Stone Tower updraft room chest is a bottle of gold dust.
Again, yeah, the bottle in the foolish Zora cave. Yeah, that kind of again because you start with bottles and all of the bottles can be foolish. That's why that one's foolish.
Do you want to know where your fierce deity was? Just for shiggles.
Sure.
Icicle room in Snowhead.
Don't think anybody was getting that.
Nope. No, you don't get that.
Not when you're in go mode. Well, Tom, I'm sorry for dropping the restream part on you.
No worries.
I can't.
You're lucky. If you were 5 minutes later, I would have gone to bed. So,
I kind of can't navigate from my phone on the node, so.
One question I do have for you, Elf. What was the reason you didn't finish Great Bay Temple on that cycle? Because, like, were you just not comfortable doing that?
Oh no, I knew I was in no mode.
Yeah.
I was in no mode.
And-
Because once I
have
picked
to
up
make-
magic, I knew where ice was and I knew where fire was, so there was no reason to go further.
Okay, I'm gotta drop. I'm getting
it's so-
navigate on my friend, so. Good luck to
Okay.
you guys in the future.
Best wishes to your friend Sam.
And so the reason why I was just asking really is because not because of like doing the checks, because you can like it was mostly that you can push the turn keys on your first trip and then come back and do the rest. That's what I was
Oh.
wondering about.
No, I didn't feel like if I had inverted time, I would have had enough time, but it was just to me, I didn't have much point because I didn't do any of the turnkeys. Like I just blasted through it to get the checks, and then I found magic, and I was like, I'm gonna go now.
Okay.
I didn't really lose all that much time if you come back, honestly. I was just doing the whole thing in one shot, but really I had no other checks to do. I knew I was in no mode after that.
Yeah, in Al's case, because Alf didn't have ISO when he found magic, so that's the thing I was wondering about.
Oh.
Uh,
Okay.
so-
Yeah, that would change things a bit.
Yeah. Because that is a routing option that you can do. But yeah. That's all like what I really had a question about.
Yeah, my working theory on XCs is that they're either pleasant strolls or complete fiascos, and this is totally in this latter category.
No, that's
You're not wrong.
I think season like S4 is like somewhat similar, but like the settings were a little bit more tame. But
This one was definitely wild.
yeah.
Well, I learned how to handle magicless entry into GPT. So it was a useful experience, I suppose. Traumatic too, but useful.
Yeah.
Good way to find a silver lining on something that absolutely sucked.
It's definitely a learning experience trying to... It's not the first time I've done magicless GPT, but it's just like... It's very rare.
Yeah, well, the goal coming into this tourney was to, compete and learn and have some fun. And I did 2 out of 3 tonight.
Alf, you remember that seed, the first race seed I did, and I think you were in it with me and Nietzsche, where it was magicless DBT to do to get Deku Mask off Lord logically. Do you remember that?
Was me. I don't recall that.
I thought it was you. That was my first seed I did a race of, and I remember there was a Deku Mask on board. It was so bad.
Well,
yeah.
I best get going. Thanks for the race, Alf. Thanks for the restream. Commentators, trackers. Thank you, chat. I'm sure you were a lot of fun. I'll have to rewatch and find out.
This is definitely one of those ones that I want to rewatch the restream because...
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how you handled that crazy CI extended cycle.
I mean, you both got burned by it. Like, we did acknowledge that the potential for Berman being like the bottleneck and the potential of getting burned, but you both got burned by it. So yeah, there's that.
I ended up doing gossips and what was it? Sound check? Probably some other silly things. Like I didn't need to buy that Gibdo mask. I already knew magic couldn't be there at that point. That was silly of me. And I spent a couple more minutes waiting around than I probably should have. But lessons learned for next time.
Yep.
That's the way you gotta look at it. But yep, GG Alf, and
GG.
I'm gonna be heading off. Have a good evening, everybody.
So,
See ya.
Talk, you can definitely end this out now.
Alright, sounds good. So I'll add my own thanks to the runners for running, for the comments for commenting, and the trackers for tracking, and Sam for doing the restream for the most part. And thank you to everyone who came out to watch. I'm going to send us over to the otters, and have a good night, everyone.
Have a good night. See ya.
Have a good one.
See ya. Bye.